Typeform tutorial, how to use Typeform for beginners. Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, I'll be showing you guys how you can get started with Typeform and start building innovative and responsive forms using their platform. So let's get into it. Now let's briefly touch on the pricing of Typeform. So for most people, they are looking to get started with a free plan, and you can get a taste with their free plan as well. However, it's pretty limited. So that is why I would recommend that you should upgrade after some time onto one of their more premium plans, starting at 25 USD per month, where you can have 100 responses per month included, with one user and unlimited type forms and questions you can create. The Plus version allows you to gather 1000 responses as well as 3 users, and you can remove the Typeform branding and create your own custom subdomain. Then you have the business plan, where you can get started for $83 per month with 10,000 responses, 5 users, and you can also take a look at your drop-off rates, have conversion tracking, and you will get priority support as well. Now, let's get into actually starting up with Typeform. So head on over to typeform.com and click on sign up on the top right, and you can get started for free. So all you have to do is sign up with your email, Microsoft or Google. I'm going to proceed with Google. You can choose whichever one that you prefer. Now, once you continue on over here, so you're going to enter your email address if you want to do that and sign up with your email address. And then you will be led to your second page, which is going to be your Typeform workspaces. So we're just going to take a look at our workspace over here. So you guys can see this is our private workspace. Now, this is a pre-existing workspace. Obviously, you can build different workspaces as well. So this is a organization that we've created, and on the right side, you're going to have your account, your settings, your account settings that you have as a individual user. Obviously, if you're sharing your space, you're going to have different settings as well. Now, if you go back into your workspaces, you're going to find a very simple workspace. So over here, you guys can see this is a private workspace. You can click on create workspace and build your new workspace. Let's say this is related to maybe marketing, and you can click on create workspace. Now, this is going to be a segregated workspace that you can dedicate to building your marketing related forms or marketing related questionnaires. All of that can be built over here. Now, on the bottom left, you have apps and integrations that you can add to your forms, as well as brand kits that can help you in making forms more customized and recognized according to your business. Now, to get started with building your form, simply open up the workspace that you want to use to start building your form. Then you can click on create new form over here, and you have 3 basic options to get started. You can copy and paste your questions from Google Forms, and you can just have that form automatically be converted over here. Now, you can also get started from scratch and build something on your own. And you can also create with AI. So AI will help you in creating forms according to the questions or, info that you want to collect. So we're going to click on create with AI over here. And I'm going to show you guys the AI features, and then we're going to move towards starting from scratch if you want to build your own highly customized options. So I want to create a market research survey on what makes people pick one coffee brand over the other. And on the bottom, you will even find some tips as well. So you can mention your audience, you can provide as much detail, and add the context of your form. So if it's going to be put as a registration form or as a event date form. Now let's say for us, this is going to be a marketing form or a research form. This is not a marketing form. This is a research form over here. Now you're going to click on continue over here. Now you can add specific questions or topics. Now over here you have further tips as well. Obviously, you want to ask questions that you might already know about your audience if they are prone to a certain thing, or if you have anything that is very specific that the AI might not think of, if you're relating two variables together, then you are going to mention those over here. I'm just going to click on generate form, and it's going to generate a pretty generic form because I didn't provide a lot of details, but obviously you can customize that later on as well. So just like that, our form is being built. Now keep in mind, different forms serve different purposes. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a look at our form. So what's your age, what's your gender? On the left side, you're going to find all of the form information. So our form information has a start section. Then you have your age, gender, how many times, how often do you drink coffee in a week? What coffee brands have you tried? And you guys can see there are multiple different choices that have been provided by the AI as well. You can edit those as well. And they have multiple different questions. They also have a liquor type scale. So over here, once we have, a basic structure, on the right side, you're going to have details about your questions. So on the age section, I have short text answers. Then you have required and max characters. Now, how many times do you drink coffee in a week? I can edit these as well. So I can click on any of these options, and this is a multiple choice answer. If I want people to be able to, answer this however they want. So if they can type out their own answers, I can add this as short text, and instead of having to choose from one type, then it's going to allow people to type in their own answers. Then on the right side, you have designs as well, so you can customize the appearance of your particular form. And then on the right side, they also have logic, so whether or not this is going to be a quiz, and you can automatically grade your quizzes using Typeform as well. And you can also assign points or endings for each answer. Now you can also build branching and calculations, so you can create rules to branch flows or calculate prices. So let's say if someone says they drink less than 5 cups of coffee, they would be led to a different section. So I can build that type of section as well. So I would change this back to a drop down section. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into our maybe question, and I'm going to edit this as multiple choice 0 to 5 or 6 plus. So depending on what they answer, let's say for 6 plus, I want the questionnaires to be different, for the rest of the form to be different, and for 0 to 5, I want it to be different. So I can edit that by going into the logic section, and you can build a separate branch over here. And you can, obviously skip through to a certain question, or you can, just add the rest of your questions elsewhere. So let's say that we want to directly jump through if they answer more than this, so they can jump through this particular condition. And the answer should be, if they always answer 0 to 5, then they should jump to that particular question. So in this way, you can build logical connections within your forms. Now, these are just research-oriented form building. You can do multiple different types of form building. So let's say you have a registration form, or you're looking to build a booking form. You can easily do that as well. To do that, just click on create new form, and you can create with AI, but let's start from scratch this time, just so I can show you guys the amazing capabilities of Typeform. So the first thing you're going to do is add your form name. So I'm just going to name this as a sample form. And then you have what type of form you're creating. So if I scroll down, you have application form, checklist, contact form, order forms, lead forms, registration form. So let's say this is going to be a contact form, and I'm going to click on continue. Now you guys can see I can start building my questions from the left side. So the first thing I would add is your name. And then I would remove this as a multiple choice, obviously. From the right side, I'm going to make this a short answer question. Then from the left side, I can click on add new question, and I can choose the type of question I want. I want this to be a simple question, which is going to be, what is your email address, like this. And then on the right side, you have options. So you have contact info and you have email options, so people can directly add their email. Then on the next section, I might want to ask for their contact info if that's required. Let's say I want to directly add a Calendly scheduling date. So I can click on Calendly over here and integrate Calendly so I can authenticate my Calendly account like so. And then I can, directly add my bookings or, when the person is available, and they can ask, okay, when would you be free for a meeting? And you can add that. So in this way, you can get started with using Typeform as a beginner. It's super easy and effective to get started, and you can build any kind of form. It's super customizable as well as highly intuitive to make sure you get the best of both worlds when you're using this platform to get started. I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.